How's it going, everybody? It's Craig Bush Rocks. Welcome to my channel. Well, it's been a couple of days now since the announcement of PlayStation discontinuing disc in January 2028. And boy, the backlash has been downright epic. I can say really epic. I've never seen anything as going for a backlash as much as this. Consider this is probably the worst thing in gaming history. I think that's been going down besides what the video game crash back when Atari 2600 and stuff like that. Nintendo saved the day. I'm trying to think of some really bad moments of back when video game history was in jeopardy, but that was probably the last time I could think of when it was really bad. The video game crash. Oh, I was there when that happened. But this right here being so epic it is fun seeing some of the memes. I would pop up some of the memes on here, but you guys can find them. They're all over the place. Oh my goodness. But we will go to Twitter anyways and just check out some stuff on there. But there's a little site, called change.org, which I'll show you the site of that one. But before we get into that one, let's talk more about that. About PlayStation's discontinuing disc. For one thing, I think there is evidence out there that they were lying, which I knew that they were lying about the actual percentage of discs of not being sold, because there's a lot of people out there that buys physical. I think they skew the numbers and stuff like that to cover up the fact that they want to control everything and make sure you don't own nothing type deal there. So they lied about the numbers. Granted, yeah, there's been a lot of digital purchases. Even I bought digital and stuff like that. I dabbled in digital and physical. I'm not going to lie, but I do go out and buy physical. But yeah, it's been known that they lied about it. I've watched a couple of videos on it. I kind of figured that too. I don't have to look at evidence. I just know it's a lie. But at the same time, one thing I don't like is the fact that when you go to places like GameStop, you have to pre-order the game in order to buy it. The next day when you go there after the pre-orders are gone, they don't have the game in stock at all. That's a known issue that's been going on for a while. So, I mean, quite a while. So, which is funny because it's like, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same way too. Like when Wolverine comes out, they'll just have enough for the pre-orders, and the next day later, unless someone cancels a pre-order, they don't have it in stock for at least for a while. So it's like Sony's producing scarcity on everybody to show that they're not showing that people are not buying physical. In other words, they're not putting out the amount of games out to people, to places, for them to sell, like Walmart and stuff like that. Walmart has been pretty good about getting some games, but even then they're not people don't go to Walmart to go buy games. They try to go to game stores. Now you got your regular people, they go to Walmart and they see a game, they'll pick it up. Walmart's more, I think, got more like Switch games than anything else. The PlayStation cabinets, they got some games in there, but not like it used to be. Where the Xbox games at Walmart are just barely there. Xbox does not produce a bunch of discs and all that for their games, so it's pretty limited on the newer games on Xbox and stuff like that. But PlayStation, yeah, I think they're limiting the amount of discs that are going out beforehand. So they didn't print like a whole bunch of discs. They want to make sure that digital is out there first. They plastered it on the front page of the PlayStation 5, even 4 and stuff like that. Go get the special edition right now, blah blah blah. It's their little walled garden to make sure that you stay in their ecosystem on the digital side, so they control everything. So yeah, I think they limit the amount of discs that go out. And it's obvious when you go out and you see your stores and stuff like that. Little game stores, when they try to do pre-orders, it's harder for them to do it. That's the thing. They need to make it easier for discs to get put out into stores. Figure out a different way for them to get them out. For one thing, a game should not cost $80. Grand Theft Auto. They're being greedy about that. But at the same time, we could blame chip manufacturers, all the AI slop and stuff like that, making prices go up. What a misfortunate type deal right there. Sony's got to get this PlayStation 6 out too. Supposedly they made agreements for these chips and all that. Oh man, then I hear about well, just off the side of here, I'm hearing about some people are trying to sue these manufacturers that produces all this RAM and all this memory to go after these people that make it and stuff like that. I'm not sure what's going to happen with that, but the backlash for PlayStation has been monumental. I was like, holy smokes! But people have been talking about it. My buddy Sir Vern, he did a video on it last night. People in my personal camp's been doing videos on it. Holy smokes, man! Big people that make games been commenting about it. Oh. Let's go to well, first thing, let's go to this website here, which I'll link it down below in the chat and chat down below. I'll pin it and stuff like that. But this change.org for PlayStation and for discs and all that. So let's get over real quick right here. So change.org, my petition membership, but save physical games, don't kill discs. Tell Sony to keep physical PlayStation games. It's at 72,000. I want to see this at 1 million. Holy smoke. So this is the site right here. So got the deal there. The issue in July 1st, 2026. We already know all that. So I'll send a link to this right here. So now let's get over to Twitter X and stuff like that. And I did not. I just got on here just before I started recording the video and stuff like that. This is the first thing that popped up right here. Rockstar reportedly told Sony to remove GTA 6's branding from the PlayStation app after the disc controversy got too hot. Yeah. Sony killed physical disc for all PlayStation games starting January 2028. The backlash was instant. Oh yeah, it's been instant. Like I said, my page has been littered with this. PlayStation confirms support for existing PlayStation posts. Okay. Oh yeah, Sean Layden. Okay. Former SIE president, CEO Sean Layden on Sony's decision and production of PlayStation discs. Unlike Xbox, PlayStation had a wide global fan base, and not just in numbers, but in reach, because Sony Corp had to reach. Oh man. The idea that this could still be, yeah, basically it's not good. Oh man, Same's players' pressure has started to influence Sony's decision. We'll see. We'll see. A private message was sent to partners confirming even after January, they will still reorder disc copies for previous release games. No, they need a disc for one thing. They need a disc a disc on the console itself. Get an attachment like they did with the PlayStation 5, for crying out loud. You're effing pieces of whatever. Yeah, you're moving game time play for physical copies. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about that in a different video, but it's popping up right here because I wanted to make sure it's really happening. But your game time play for physical copies on the PlayStation 5, the stats are disappearing. Yeah, I forgot about that. Sony's private message to publisher developers about this also cited consumer shift, but included more explicit words that January 28 partners will still be able to place free. Okay, yep, we know that. PlayStation Move Playtime. Yeah, that just popped up again. Okay. Oh man, PlayStation working on a DualShock. Okay, we don't want that. Huge respect. No. All right, European Union. Okay, here we go. The European Union intends to put plans in place to protect the rights of purchasing players in Europe following Sony's decision to halt disc production. Ooh, damn. Sony anticipated that would be face attacks from players, but not at this extent. Yeah, this has been huge. All right. Nope, don't want that one. As Mongon continues his meltdown due to criticizing takes on physical digital games. Nope. Oh, the relaxing end. I watched this channel. I visited Sony's HQ in Japan, reminding them what generation looks like. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's funny. It's such a shame to walk in to see seashells full of fake low-resolution printed covers. Yep. Okay, looks like don't got no more there. Let's go look up. Let's go look up PlayStation itself. Now we're gonna go to PlayStation. I want to see some comments. Right. We'll click on this one. Um, you just can't claim it best play best on PS5 was showing any gameplay or proof. How can we trust you? Craziest marketing ever. This is the June. I want the newest post. I want the newest post. I want view relevant. I want recent. Okay. Oh, look at all these discs. Holy smokes. Now this is gonna be split on here probably. I haven't see might had to actually just wait to play on Steam or just miss this title altogether. I can't support this anymore. I won't buy Imagination. I won't support a paywall to access a full game. You lost a long time supporter with all these updates. Holy cow. Do not buy. Boycott for physical. No disc, no sale. F you. I think everything's going to go bad for this is really bad. Yep. Do you support all in gaming future? Yes. No. This has to be the most depressing release of GTA games. No disc, no party. Yes, it's true. This man has no disc. Holy smokes. That's really meant. Can you remember this, Sony? Official statement from Domino's. In response to trend in the gaming industry, as of April 1st, 2027, Domino's UK will cease production of physical pizzas and shift to production of digital pizzas only. The consumers will be able to download our full range of delicious pizza codes. Yep. Okay, we want Destiny 3. Killing physical is a huge mistake. You'll rue this decision, especially next gen. This is just in the last hour or two. Like I said, this has been going on for the past couple of days. Let's go back. Important news on the. Let's actually go to this one right here. The actual news on the disc. Okay, on July 1st, I want the most recent. Okay. You're also part of this with your effing game. I will not buy your Pizza S game. Also, yep. Literally killing the gaming space. The whole gaming thing is turning into money making slop whenever. Yeah, what are you hiding? Can you hide forever, backstabber? Yep. Woo, man. The wording is really bad. So, okay. Let's get back. All right. So the backlash is epic. I am enjoying this because Sony deserves this big time. I guess one of their factories is supposed to be retrofitted for lenses for AI BS. Yeah, Sony wants to make that AI money too, so they want to make these lenses. What's going to happen, Sony, when you can't sell games anymore? People. Yeah, you'll still have your people that watch digital games. They're not going to care until they realize that there's no sales going on. They're in that walled garden. Let's talk about that for a minute. When you look at Nintendo, which Nintendo's still doing physical, they don't dare try to get rid of physical. Nintendo's playing it a little bit smart. They raise prices. They apologize for it. But you look at Nintendo's little walled garden, how often do you see their games going cheap, going on sale, even at the stores? I mean, they really locked it down. And this is still having physical games. Nintendo still does not have a bunch of sales on their games. Rarely you get on Christmas, people are shocked when their games go down like $10. That's Nintendo. All right. Now, PlayStation, when they already got a problem with pricing. They got dynamic pricing. They still have a problem with pricing. You can still go on PlayStation and see a full price in the game. You can go to even Walmart and pay cheaper sometimes on that game. You can go to GameStop and still pay cheaper price on that game. You can go to any different game store that sells games, like Best Buy will have it sometimes cheaper. I forgot about that. Best Buy still sells physical games and stuff like that. Yeah. So can you imagine if when the physical games are stopped and it's just on PlayStation? And they got dynamic pricing. So just keep that in mind. If you're still on the PlayStation after this debacle and you're sitting there playing games and your price is different from Mojo down the street. Oh, why am I paying full price for the game, but Mojo's paying $5 cheaper. They're not going to give a huge discount once that walled garden is put in place. They're gonna milk that money out of you as much as possible. So the person that's sitting there saying, I don't care, that digital's not going to affect me, it's going to affect you whether you like it or not, because they're going to have that walled garden. Oh yeah, don't forget about the outages that PlayStation has once in a while, or someone hacks PlayStation and you can't access your games because you don't got internet. Oh damn! Like Christmas could be devastating if they had Christmas and little Timmy got this his little card. Here's your birthday present, a little card you can access the code on your PlayStation. But mom and dad, I can't because I can't download it because someone hacked the PlayStation again. Yeah, you're gonna live in that little walled garden. Now, yeah, I buy digital. I got a Steam account, but at the same time, I also got a GOG account. I don't have a problem with it. I know how to mod my games if I need to. I don't have a problem with that. If they want to go all digital, fine with them. I'll find a way to go play the game. I don't care. But if you want me to support your games, you go disc. Don't sit there and screw everybody over. But for crying out loud, it's so stupid, man. But yeah, I got Steam. If Steam, I can go offline on Steam and still play my games. You know what's really funny on Steam account? When they delist a game on Steam, I still have games on my Steam account. They never removed it. I can still download it. There's lots of games on there. I would go on my Steam account. I could show you some games. Hold on a minute. Let's do that real quick. All right. Let me see if my Steam account's on offline real quick. All right. I can do that while talking to you. Library. Oh, I'm still offline. Okay. All right. I'm offline right now with Steam. Now, I'm going to show you what it's like to have a game where you can still download it. All right. Okay, here is my Steam page right here. So this is my software. So we're going to go to my games here. All right, games. And we'll take a look at some of my games that might have been removed and got put back and stuff like that. But Steam has been pretty good about sort of DRM. But you can still download your games. If you want to get DRM free, go to GOG. But I know one game that I know has been removed, but I can still download is my Bookworm Deluxe. Let's see here, Back to the Future. Bookworm. Here we go. I want to show you that I can still download it. All right, here's Bookworm Deluxe. You see it's not on there. Store page. See, no store page. So we'll go back. I'm gonna install it and occur installing book. No internet connection. Oh wait, gotta go online. Install. So we'll put it onto my hard drive itself because this one don't need a SS, whatever you call it. So install. So when it's downloaded, queue. It started. Connection timeout. Pause. Here we go. Now it's installing Bookworm Deluxe. Oh, it's installed. So I go back to my library. Here it is, Bookworm Deluxe. So I can do that. Now I go back offline anyways because my dad pretty much plays downstairs. So I just sit there and go offline, and I'm having a brain cramp right now. I'll do that later. But let's see what other games we got here. Chuzzle Deluxe. I want that one still on the store page. Okay, so there's some games that they removed and put back. That's what I'm talking about, man. They at least they put their games back. Oh man. Oh, Counter-Strike, The Crew 2. You can see my Crimson Desert. I only got 75 minutes in the PC version of it. Shame on me. I got to start playing more of that. Delta Force. I know Delta Force removed some of their stuff and put it back up. That one's still. Yep, Delta Force Extreme. I'm impressed that they actually put these games back up here. Pretty sweet. Duke Nukem Forever, Earth 22, Elder Scrolls, Skyrim. If you can see me on the left side here, I'm just going through my games. I got a ton of them. Fallout, Far Cry 2. Far Cry still on there. I know that is. Five Nights at Freddy's. Did they remove any of that stuff? Nope. I know this is gone. The virtual cabin for a Friday the 13th. That's gone. I know that one's not going to come back. But I can still download it, which is funny. I can still download the virtual cabin. Honey Pop, Infestation Inc. So yeah, just a lot of games. We'll go to library, home. This is all my stuff right here. So pretty much my library of games. Just a ton of them. But all right. It just proves to show you that Steam has been pretty good about their keeping their games on their library, and you can still download it. Something too about Steam, you can play free online and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get back to my face there. Well, so my Steam page is actually bringing games back, which is kind of ironic because that's what PlayStation is going to have a problem when they lose their license and stuff like that. Probably not going to bring it back. When you're in that walled garden over there, in that walled garden, that's going to happen. And when they discontinue PlayStation 3, what I just showed you is like a download list. PlayStation 3 is going to have the same thing. They're going to have a download list that you can go to, which I wish you can put that in the right order, in order or something like that. Figure out a different way to find your games. Holy smokes, because I've got probably over 5,000 items on that list. Don't get me started on the PlayStation 3. Oh my God, there's a lot of stuff on there. But yeah, how long is that download list is going to be there? Now, the Wii, I think you can still sign in and still download your games on the Wii. You have to let me know in the comments below. I have to get on my Wii U to go check that out. So I think you can on the Wii, but that's it. The Wii U, same thing. But when it comes to manufacturing of all of these consoles and bringing back games to people, oh, that's another thing too. Nintendo is planning on bringing back more games to their service. They want to do 3DS and 2DS or something like that. It's for the Nintendo's fault that they got. At least they're trying. And Xbox is in their own turmoil. I can't even talk about what the Xbox is going to do. Yeah, they got their own turmoil stuff going on. But PlayStation really put the nail in the coffin about no disc. So when you're in that walled garden on PlayStation, and when you get the game like The Crew gets removed or something else gets removed off the PlayStation, sweet, you can't play it no more. We'll see what happens in this walled garden. That's the other thing too. People don't realize these third-party publishers that depend on discs. They sell games on discs and stuff like that and digital, and they don't even support what PlayStation is doing right now. Can you imagine if all third party goes away from PlayStation and we got a Wii U situation on PlayStation 6 and everybody goes to Xbox? Xbox can save face right now and say, by the way, everybody, Xbox is going to have a disc. All you third party people, come to us. We'll support you. And if Xbox wants to go all digital on their first party games and still have third party support for discs, I mean, there's a balancing act right here. If Xbox can keep a disc on their console and still support third party and bring disc over to their side of it, oh boy, you see a lot of PlayStation fans going over to Xbox because all the Grand Theft Auto will be on disc over there. Oh, maybe we'll see. But the news just keeps pouring out and stuff like that. And that was fun going on Steam because that just proves a point that at least on Steam, games keep coming back on Steam, and Steam's got the biggest library out of everybody, hands down. They got a bigger library than Switch. They got a bigger library than PlayStation. They got a bigger library than Xbox. So PC Master Race, as they call it. That's just on Steam. You can go to GOG and get DRM free games on GOG. I got a few games on there, and stuff like that. But on my Steam side of it, I can download my game and play until Steam decides to be dinks with everybody and say that they're gonna make sure you can't re-download your games when it's removed. Then I'll change gears on something like on Steam. I will get my game downloaded and I will patch it myself where I can still play it. But yeah, so go sign that petition down below the org to keep physical. Remind Sony of why we like home consoles for physical discs. Give that option to people. Don't take that option away. We don't want that walled garden. We don't want that that dynamic pricing on PlayStation. We don't want that. Nobody wants that. People have been canceling their PlayStation Plus subscription. Mine runs out next year. I'll cancel mine here. I haven't had a chance to do it yet. I'll get on my PlayStation, go cancel it and stuff like that, which I do that every year anyways. I've always done that. I just forgot to cancel it back when it got renewed. I think I talked about that in one of my videos. Like, oops, I forgot to cancel my my deal there for PlayStation Plus. This time I'm going to make sure I remember to cancel so it doesn't get renewed. My daughter's that way too. When her PlayStation Plus runs out, she waits for me to help her out, get a PlayStation Plus card for her and stuff like that so she can access PlayStation. But she's not digging this either. My daughter, she's one of those people that they're trying to target for digital gaming because the younger generation. She's not having it. She is really not having it. She told me what she did. She does not like that. She wants physical disc just like me. Now, her online games, she knows it's not worth getting a physical disc for online shooter games. She will download the free version of it and play that. She's not going to go buy a physical disc for Marvel Rivals, whatever you call it. She's not going to do that. So, yeah, just some changes have been going on. Let's just see if Sony actually responds to this and see what happens. I talked about last year when they stopped production on Blu-ray discs and stuff like that, but we'll see what happens. But it's been fun watching the epic fallback on PlayStation. Just everybody just dogging on it. It's just so fun to see that, and rightfully so. They deserve it. I love just to go on all these digital fronts on PC, show them how to actually run a PC run. Oh, that's the other thing too. You could play free on PC. You don't got to pay to play online too. So just keep that in mind. When PlayStation decides to rise the PlayStation Plus subscriptions, which they're talking about doing that too, I guess, through the grapevine. Ooh, what a fun time to be a gamer. Not. I'm glad I've got Steam. I'm glad I got GOG, but a lot of people don't have access like me and some other people have. Some people don't have a library like this to go fall back on. That's not good, and stuff like that. And that's the other thing too. When this happens, so help me God, those games are going to all disappear because people are going to buy them all up. Which, by the way, I just ordered a game on eBay. Someone was talking about it, about rare games, and I realized one game I didn't have was an import, was Quest for Booty for PlayStation 3. I remember I was going to get that game. Luckily, I bought it for cheap. So it's here in the United States. So I made sure I found somebody in the United States that has it. I pray to God that the post office don't lose that game. But I was just thinking about that for my PlayStation 3 collection. I didn't have a physical copy of Quest for Booty on my PlayStation 3. So the Ratchet and Clank. So I got that coming. And I should have a pickup video maybe sometime next week. So I got some stuff. And maybe later on today, I'll do a 4th of July video later on. I do one every year at my buddy's house down the street. I'll have one of those videos. So keep an eye out for that. But let's end this video. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you like it, give me a thumbs down. Comment down below. Have you seen all the Backlash on PlayStation for the discs? And oh man, go look on your Steam library. Let me know if any of your games on Steam been removed and you can still download it. That was funny going on my Steam. That was epically great because a lot of those games got removed are back on Steam. I wish the crew would come back. But let me know in the comments below what you think about PlayStation anyways in general and all this stuff. Oh my, I just told my camera to follow me. Go look at Charlie. Oh no, Charlie's this way. That's Annabelle. There's Charlie. But let me know in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I'll check y'all in the next video. Think I'm gonna go play some Lego Batman for a little bit. Bye.